It was always the same, 2 a.m., the hum of streetlights, the cold wind brushing through the empty highway. Tolu, a 27-year-old delivery driver, often took the same route home from his night shift. For weeks, he noticed her, a frail, silent old woman sitting at the rusted bus stop bench under a flickering lamp. She never moved, never waved, just stared ahead into the dark road. Every time he slowed his car near the bus stop, Tolu felt her eyes on him, unblinking, hollow, almost pleading. But the road cameras and headlights made her face vanish in flashes. He thought it was exhaustion. Maybe insomnia playing tricks. Yet, her stillness haunted him. At a roadside cafe, Tolu mentioned the woman to his colleague. The old man went pale. "Don't ever stop there," he warned. "A woman died at that bus stop 10 years ago. No one knows why, but she never left." Tund laughed it off, but that night, he drove home faster. One stormy night, visibility was low. Rain hammered the windshield as lightning illuminated the empty road, except for her. The old woman sat motionless, soaked, clutching a handbag on her lap. This time, she was shivering. Tolu's conscience twisted. What if she was real? What if she needed help? He pulled over, rolling down his window. "Mama, do you need a lift?" She turned her head slowly, and smiled, softly. She moved with surprising grace for her age, stepping into the car and sitting quietly beside him. Her shawl dripped water onto the seat, and a faint scent of wildflowers filled the car. "Thank you, my son," she whispered. Lightning flashed. The car jolted, and the seat beside him was empty. Her shawl lay wet and folded neatly. The air turned ice cold, and a faint whisper filled the car. "Thanks for finding me." Panicked, Tolu stopped in the middle of the bridge. His hands shook as he searched the back seat. Nothing. Only the faint scent of wildflowers lingered. His breath fogged the window, and a handprint appeared on the glass, from the outside. Tolu, terrified, reported the encounter at the local station. The officers chuckled at first, until he showed them the shawl. Their faces fell. "That scarf belonged to Madame Funk," one whispered. "She vanished on this same route, years ago." At home, Tolu found old newspaper clippings online. Elderly woman found drowned after waiting for a bus that never came. Her photo stared back, same face, same shawl. That night, Tolu dreamed of the bus stop, empty except for her shawl floating midair. The voice echoed again, "Thank you for finding me." When he awoke, his bedsheet was wet, like it had rained inside the room. He couldn't resist. The next night, he drove back at 2 a.m. The bus stop stood empty, but this time, the streetlight stayed steady. On the bench, her handbag rested neatly. Inside the handbag, he found a faded photograph, a younger version of the woman with a smiling man and a little boy. On the back was written, "To my son, who I never got to see again." The next morning, Tolu visited the local archives and learned that the woman's son had moved abroad. He never knew she had died waiting for him to return home. A chill ran down his spine. "Thanks for finding me." She wasn't lost. She just needed someone to remember her. He returned one last time that night, laying the shawl and the photo on the bus stop bench. As he turned to leave, the wind picked up, and for a second, he saw her reflection in the bus stop glass, smiling peacefully. Since that night, no one has ever seen the woman again. But sometimes, when it rains, drivers swear they smell wildflowers near the bus stop, and a whisper echoes softly, "Thanks for finding me."